All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Bear with us. We just want to check the feed, make sure the audio and everything is clear. Okay, we was having some difficulties, but Lord willing, everything.
Make sure the audio and everything is. Yeah, we in there.
We in there. All right, hey, Shalom out there.
Shalom.
Wanted to pull it up on my feed. Bear with me out 1 second. Let me get it on my.
All right, hey, Shalom.
All right, hey, Shalom, Shalom, GMS Charlotte. Back at you with another live lesson through the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash. And before we get started, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth, and double salutations to our Akim out there laboring, the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect. All right. There's news and prophecy. All right. Watch and prepare, discern the times. All right. It's getting hot and heavy, as we always discuss. Just want to go through the basics, if you will, of what's taking place. What we're witnessing is the strategic plan of the Most High, man. All right. Scriptures say that Babylon is going to be thrown down by great violence. All right. So what we see is the beginning phases of that violence that's going to consume the very streets of Babylon soon to come, man. So many things going on as we've been paying attention with this Kamala Harris, replacing Biden in the presidential race. There's talks about Michelle Obama running behind her, Hillary Clinton. All right. More talks about Trump, the so-called right wing, rising up really on both sides, both parties, whoever you identify with, left hand, right hand, Democrats, Republicans, whatever the case is, liberal, conservative. It's all about to come to a head. It's all about to come to a clash.
That's right.
And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the spirit of a division, as he said in Luke, the 12th chapter, right? But we got a few things, news and prophecy. We're just going to, as we said, we're going to watch, we're going to prepare, and we're going to continue to discern the times. Priest, you can speak if you want to.
Pretty much like you were saying, man. The Lord is stirring up the spirit of division in the earth. A lot of heavy times, heavy things we seeing, going on in the news, and this is just all showing you that prophecy is at work, man.
That's it.
Revelation 19:10, man. The spirit of Yahweh being the spirit of prophecy. All right, he's showing himself, man.
That's it. That's it. And I want to get this definition of the word discern. All right, real quick before we get rolling. Because what's heavy, as you said, remember we talked before we started rolling, Priest, it's division on every level. It's division amongst the circumcision, man.
That's right.
You see the Lord is dividing the house of David from the house of Saul.
That's right.
Right? He's dividing the 1/3 from the 2/3. He's dividing the true prophets from the false prophets. All right. You got guys out there that think that the Spirit of the Lord is really dealing with them, but they weren't really given they weren't made privy to the mysteries, man. Guys are stumbling and fumbling over the scriptures, man, as the Lord said would happen. All right. Hey, get that one in Isaiah, the 8th chapter, too, but I want to read this before we move on. About how Yahweh Shah would be a stumbling block to many, right? But this is the word discernment. This is the definition here. It says perceive or recognize something. It says distinguish someone or something with difficulty by sight or with other senses. It says, let's grab some more. It says to be able to see, recognize, understand, or decide something, man. So that shows you, once again, pursuing what the Malachi 3:18.
That's right.
That the time will come that you would have to discern between who's truly serving the Most High versus those who are not, man. All right. So you got to be moving with the level of discernment. The Lord, discernment. The Lord said, "Be not deceived." Right. You got that scripture in Isaiah the 8th chapter. 8:13 was it 8:13?
Yeah, I started 13. The points in 14 and 15.
You got it, brother.
This is Isaiah 8:13. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread, and he shall be a sanctuary. He shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the houses of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Yeah. So Yahweh Shah essentially would be a stone of a confusion, of offense, of stumbling. Right? You got guys that are stumbling at the mysteries, man.
Yep.
Showing you that the Lord didn't allow these guys to become privy to the secrets, man. You know, men out there saying that after we're in our glory in the kingdom of heaven with those new bodies, right? We're gonna we're gonna go to war with Russia. Russia's gonna camp after World War III. Russia's gonna encamp around the saints of the Most High. All right, and we're gonna go to war against them. All types of madness going on, man. You know, but that's how the Lord set it up.
Right.
All right. So real quick before we move on, that was the point there. That was read verse 15. Read verse 15.
Yep. And many among them shall fall. It's like many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken.
We seeing that, man. Particular guys are being swallowed up by the scriptures, man. All right. It's the Lord said, many among them. This is speaking about Israelites here, man.
Yeah.
It said, many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken, man. Guys are being offended, getting sifted out, right? Guys are stumbling over particular breakdowns, right? Showing you that the oil ain't with them. You see? The spirit ain't with them. So many things are happening, man. As it told us in Luke, let me get that real quick. You know, not trying to rant, but just, you know, making the point here. This is Luke, as it is written, Luke chapter 2 and verse 31, and it reads, it says, Salakia, Luke 2 and 31, and it reads, it says, which thou hast prepared before the face of all the people, it says, a light to lighten the Gentiles and the glory of thy people of Israel. And Joseph and his mother marveled at those things which were spoken of him. And Simon blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, behold, the child is set for the fall and the rising again of many in Israel, and for a sign which shall be spoken against. Right. So as we were reading, ultimately Yahweh Shah would be a stumbling block to many Jakes that are not right. King David prayed the prayer. What did he say? He said, let thy table be made a snare and a trap. Right. Meaning, let the wicked of our people not receive of the understanding, the mysteries, man.
That's right.
Right. Ezekiel 37. There's when he gave us the skin and covered us up again, it says, but the breath was not in him. You know, too many scriptures that I was, just thinking about, man. But you can clearly see that right now, right? You got to preach. You got anything you want to say real quick?
I mean, this is just showing you, like you quoted earlier, Malachi 3 and 8, man. The Lord is differentiating between those that are for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and those that aren't. So everything that we're seeing taking place in the spirit is the Lord separating the righteous from the wicked, man.
Yes, a big separation is going on, and that's all going back to what I said earlier, the spirit of division that the Lord is putting upon the earth. That's right. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get into the lesson here, man. All right, news and prophecy, watch and prepare, discern the times.
Time. Come on. Hey, we are in the fight for the soul of our nation. We are in a fight for our kids and our grandkids, a fight that we can never imagine. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved. It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for Trump on our side.
Shalom. There you go, man. So, hey, this is the time, man. All right. 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. So, hey, this is in your face. All right. This is the spirit, as it told us in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, a time for, a time for peace, a time for love, a time for peace. So like a time for hate and a time of love and a time of peace and a time of war.
Yep.
Right. So we clearly see what time that we in right now. You got it, priest.
Kind of real quick, I wanted to get that Ezekiel because this is something that starting with the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone have been, prophesying about for all these years, and we're finally starting to see these things take center stage, man. Like you said, that division of, pretty much that division lead up into Jacob's trouble, because these Edomites are going to look at you, Jakes, as the reason why this country is being destroyed, man.
Yeah.
And so with the whole thing, what you mentioned earlier about Kamala Harris potentially replacing Joe Biden, they're pretty much, setting this stage up to where it's going to be a race war, man. All right. And we've been talking about this for years. And, you got a lot of these Jakes out here. Well, the script, when's it going to happen, man? Well, the Lord is bringing this to your face, man. So real quick, this is Ezekiel chapter 12, and I'll start at verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? And that's what Jake has been saying for all this time, man. All right? Y'all been talking about this for years. Well, when is it finally going to happen? All right?
Right.
It says, Tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. All right, that's what's happening, man. All right, and we are literally seeing these things coming to fruition, man. The Lord is stirring up that division in the earth. All right, and as that as the Edomite was saying, man, hey, these Edomites are ready to fight for their country, man.
That's it. Let's play it again real quick. 50 seconds.
Right. Fight! We got time. Come on. Hey, we are in the fight for the soul of our nation. We are in a fight for our kids and our grandkids, a fight that we can never imagine. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save the country, and it will be saved. It's the greatest experiment in the history of mankind. And if we come down to a civil war, I'm glad we got people like Schmitty and the Bikers for Trump on our side.
And it's no coincidence that, that movie Civil War just recently came out. And the heavy scene that they show in that movie whenever those Edomites was questioning the other Edomites, it was like, well, you're an American. He's like, I'm an American. He was like, what kind of American are you? And this is the stage that's being set, because when you hear him speaking about fight, who the hell you think they're talking about fighting, man?
Exactly. Jake is clueless, like the brother Yashalam said, man. Are you Israelites ready for this type of scenario? All right. This is straight out of the scriptures, man. Jeremiah, the 30th chapter.
That's right.
All right. A time like no other. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right. Our people are clueless, right? It doesn't matter who you vote for, whatever a person they put in front of you. All right. They are all under orders of the elites, man. They're all set up to push a particular agenda, man.
Right. And if I could add, the Elder Apostle Gabar did a video going into the meaning of Kamala's name, and her name literally means terrible. So when you look at the things that she was doing when she was a senator, she was straight up railroading Jake. All right. Jake was getting, that I showed a picture in the video I did last night on her ass. They made a collage of her face of all the niggas that she locked up in jail. And then, they had the one that was it Judge Joe Brown, I believe, or Judge Mathis, one of them two dudes, go into how pretty much how her husband's a small hat, and pretty much, she's being used as a vehicle to pretty much push forward the elite agenda, like you just said. So if she gets in, or Trump, both of these motherfuckers hate Jake. So you're gonna be in for it regardless, man. But Esau knows how to play on you, Jake's emotion, by just throwing a so-called black face in front of you, and when she's not even your people in the first place, man. She's an Elamite, man.
Exactly. He's the one that's in charge. He's the one that's really gonna be really running the show behind the scenes, man. Because I saw something in the news, a news article saying that he was gonna be aiding her, right? In the lack of better words. So you know what time it is, man.
He has her hand in her back.
Come on, man. So anyway, let's go back to that Ezekiel 12.
Yep. So back in Ezekiel 12, and I'll
Read
start
verse
back
22 again.
Yep. It says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth?
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision."
Yeah, the effect, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. This is what we telling you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Hispanics, man. All right. The effect of every vision, the prophecies are coming to pass. All right. Every day, the Lord is confirming his words, that his words are faithful and true.
That's right.
You know, you got it, bro.
For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Right. And it says flattering divination, which, let me pull that real quick. I had it written down, Salakia. There should be no more flattering divination. All right. So that word flattering, right, goes back to the Hebrew word chalakwa, which means smooth, flattery, slippery, or deceitful.
Yep.
Right? Because we're in a time now where deceit is being quenched. All the lies are being broken down. All right. Now the truth is reigning, man. People are coming to the light. People are seeing for what it is now, man. The as it also tells you in Isaiah 25 about the veil, the covering cast being removed. You see? Now the truth is what matters, man. Prophecy is hidden. Right? You got it, bro.
Verse 25, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yeah. See, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to make you acknowledge him. You know, you're going to acknowledge his men, his prophets, right? You're going to acknowledge these prophecies, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Con, if I could add, because here it is, man. The Lord has had the prophets out here for all these years, and Jake has pretty much made a lot of the prophecies. All right, they mocked and scoffed at the prophets, and literally they're telling the Most High that they rather have Esau than him. So when the Lord begins to move and really get at Jake, that's when this is going to come to pass, and Jake is going to be finished, man.
Come.
All right, verse 26. Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yeah, the Lord is working. All right. There's no denying it anymore. All right. The Bible is speaking. All right. Loud and clear. You know, so if you choose not to believe, and then that's the spirit that the Lord put on you ultimately, man. He didn't want you to believe. He didn't want you to see it. All right. You're being reserved for the ultimate destruction. All right. Because a true believer in Yahweh Shemel Shah is not going to get caught up in the circus that's going on right now. None of the politics, none of the voting, which this whole, Biden falling out the race, Kamala stepping in, this was like a major distraction, if you will, for Jake, man. So because Jake is fully into this shit, and like you were saying earlier, Priest, the division is going to be so heavy because it's going to get to the point where, look, if you're black, you're automatically for Kamala. If you're a person of color, you're automatically for her. But if you're an Edomite, right, you're for Trump. That's where it's going to go down to.
Yeah.
No,
because this is the same layout that happened when Obama ran. And this is why, Esau made the perfect power play for this, because like you said, Jake is automatic. Jake been itching for another so-called black president since Obama left, man. So the fact that they put her up, and she's a woman, so you get another black president, and then she's a black so-called black woman at that, man. hey, these Jakes are gonna go for it, man. Especially the black woman. So even the division in that, because a lot of these black women are gonna try to force the so-called black man to vote for her too. And that's gonna cause division amongst the Israelite household, man. It's division everywhere, man.
Heavy. I got a quick precept the brother Naquan posted. Beautiful precept. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, this is Sirach 39 and verse 16. It says, all the works of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, are exceeding good. And whatsoever he commanded should be accomplished in due season. That's heavy, man. This is all the strategic plan of the Lord.
That's right.
This is the Lord's movie, man. All right. We're watching this thing play out. See, the elites, the elites think they doing something on their own. No, they're being operated by the Spirit of the Lord on the left-hand side, man. All right. This is the Lord's show, man. And everything is moving according to his plan. Right. So that's beautiful, brother. So let's play this too. We just, right now the point is what? Discernment. All right. Watching and preparing for what's about to go down. Right. Let's pull this up. Salakia. Let's pull this up.
Can you pull that title back up real quick on that video? Because that last part that the brother posted, where it says, "Are you Israelites ready for this type of scenario?" And then you listen to what is being said, and when you hear that, and then listen to what this Jake's about to say, bro, it's tune your ears in, Jake. The Most High speaking right now, man.
Okay.
He thinks about what it is that he heard concerning her taking Joe Biden's spot.
Young lady, I think we all know where this presidential running is going. People upset that Biden dropped out the race and Kamala Harris is now stepping up. So we know what that means. The race card is ready to come into full effect. They're going to rely on the black people to use their vote. They're going to rely on the black woman, her power to come and put that power behind Kamala Harris, along with the black vote. And of course, it's against Donald Trump. I mean, let's be for real. It's about to be a black versus white thing. I mean, look, you can sugarcoat it all you want, but that's pretty much what it is, because we all know what takes place when Donald Trump is in office. I mean, even though we see Donald Trump with the rappers throughout his life with black people and all of this type of stuff, but make no mistake, the racist white people will rear their ugly heads when he's in office.
This is what we're saying. We've vocalized this throughout the time. When it gets to this point, you Edomite loving Jakes out there, man. You're gonna see who he truly is. You're gonna see him in his true form. Right? You're gonna get that Edomite, like I said in the camp, you're gonna get that Edomite back from the 1940s, man. The 1930s. You're gonna get that spirit back out, man. Just even talking amongst people that in the world, certain Edomites or whatever, first they was with Biden, right? Now all of a sudden you're starting to see the change in stance. Well, Trump is a businessman, so America needs to be ran like a business. You know what I'm saying? You got that type of spirit coming back out. Before, you wasn't with him.
Right.
So you about to see a lot of switching up, put it like that, which is going to add more to that division we were talking about. You got it, priest.
Khan. It's like I was trying to charge on my iPad. But
okay, Khan, no, you good. I'll play some more of the video.
Khan, the water.
Yep.
But make no mistake, the racist white people will rear their ugly heads when he's in office. They believe that Donald Trump is their president. So we know that the racist stuff is going to be an all-time high. And mentality. This is not the 1800s. Let me make that perfectly clear. You might could get away with that down in Alabama in the marsh, backwood creek type area. You might catch a black person slipping, jogging through the little trail or something like that. But you're not getting away with that shit in these cities. That's deep. You can try to display your racist, ideas, and you're gonna get your ass whipped.
So you see that the Lord is stirring that spirit up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I believe that was last year, wasn't it, with the whole Alabama brawl?
Yep.
So Jake is already getting that spirit stirred up in them to where they're gonna fight back. So the Lord is putting that spirit of a division in the air to where it's gonna be, like I said, the wars, rumors of war. This is part of that, man.
Shit, man.
War on every level.
Mm-hmm. Order ab chaos.
That's right.
Hey, was this the elite's plan all along? You damn right it was, man. Right? Hey, the scriptures say what? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all coming to light. Hey, you see, got Kamala in the race, Biden's out, right? And then these two individuals in the middle here, they dropped the movie Leave the World Behind.
Right.
They were part of that. Let you know what potential scenarios would take place here in Babylon, man. Real quick, Og, before we read this, get that Luke. Let's read that Luke real fast.
The 22 or 12.
Let's read the 12.
All right. So start at verse 49.
Yeah, start at verse 49.
All right. This is Luke 12 and 49. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it be already kindled?
Yeah, that fire, hey. That fire is already kindled, man. Shit is already turning up. It's hot in the earth right now, man. All right. The global division, sedition, all right, rebellions. You see, the love of many wax cold. You know what I'm saying? People just got spirits on them, man. All types of shit going on, man. Murders, wars, right? You got it, Doc.
Mm-hmm. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished?
Right. So just like Yahweh Shai, he had to go through his trial.
Right.
He had to endure his straight gate, if you will. All right, until it be accomplished, until he completed that task to be exalted on the right hand side. To receive the glory. You got it.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division.
There you go. As the header here says, Yahweh Shai divides men. All right. So the Lord says, suppose that I'm come to give peace on earth. I tell you, no, but rather division. This is everything that we see that's going on is of the Lord.
Yep.
Right. The Lord is not with unity. He's not with that unified shit. He's a man of war, division. All right. The state of society as we see it right now, as we know it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everything's going on. Like we said earlier, even amongst the circumcision is division. The Lord is dividing everything. Everything is being put in its proper place.
Yeah. So that line is being drawn in the sand, literally between the righteous and the wicked.
That's it. Yep. Keep reading out.
For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3.
Yep.
The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
There you go. So complete division within the household, man. Everybody's divided over their political beliefs, their religious beliefs, how they feel about the government, how they feel about the system, right? Everybody has a different clashing type of view is the point.
Yeah, really, it's their worldviews is beginning to clash, because really going back to the Ovid,
right?
That helped spark that too. So people really coming out this pandemic, they've been divided, going back then. Okay, because with the whole, this is stoking the flames just to help push forth that. So everybody is looking at each other already with that side eye because nobody truly knows the true intentions of what their fellow neighbor has, man.
right. Confusion, distrust.
On every side.
You know, hey, the Lord said He was going to bring Babylon even to the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me get that Isaiah 47 real quick, and then we'll read that article.
Con.
All right, Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down, sit in the dust." Right, that dust represents confusion and also being brought to a low state. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, America. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's what's about to happen to this place. This place is not going to be regarded as tender and delicate. It's about to see civil war, world war, right? Invasions, more plagues. You see? That's the end of this place, man. Right? Going back to the article. Was this the elite's plan all along? It says more than anything else, the elite want a president that is easy to control. This is why they love Joe Biden, and this is why they hate Donald Trump, which is all BS. All right. At the end of the day, they're both puppets, for both particular parties. Right. It all comes down to control. No matter what happens, the elite want to feel confident that whoever's in the White House is going to be a team player. So they're really excited about the possibility that Kamala Harris could become the next president of the United States. Whenever she makes a public appearance, it is clear that she is in a way over her head. And if she actually makes it into the Oval Office, she would be exceedingly easy to manipulate. Exactly. All right. They're going to use her to further finish off Babylon, as I did the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everything is going according to the plan. All right. Mm-hmm. Biden served his purpose. Now it's time for her to fill in and do what she got to do. All right. So anyway, unless you have something, I'm gonna go into the next article here.
You still want that Luke? The other 22.
Yeah. We can read that. That's a good one. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's read that too. We're just hitting these points, right? Luke 21 and
22.
Yeah, start at 22. Con.
This is Luke 21 and 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Heavy, man. Heavy. It says, but these be the days of vengeance, man. All right. We're in those days right now. All right. Go ahead.
But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
Right. Going back to the siege of Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. All right. The Roman siege, 70 AD. All right. Go ahead.
Because the scriptures say that had been before, it's going to happen now, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord is going to bring this same sentiment back, man.
That's it. It's going to be another siege all over again, the Jake.
Right. Verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Right. So now we're in a time of the times of the Gentiles being fulfilled. All right, because when Yahushua comes back, he's going to destroy those heathen out of the Holy Land.
That's right.
Right. We're in the times where the Lord is putting a spirit upon these Gentile nations, these heathen nations, to gather for war. Joel, the third chapter.
Yep.
Right. Isaiah 14, that it says that the Lord will put the spirit upon the kings, the spirit upon the dead, and raise up the kings of the nations, roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
Right. Obadiah, the first chapter. Right. So the spirit of war is being put upon these nations, man, to fulfill what is written in the scriptures. World War III, the second death. Right. So that we're in that time. Keep reading out.
And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
Yeah, the signs in the heavens, the celestial bodies, the eclipse that we went through a few months ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I'm not mistaken, there was a blood moon that happened this week. I think it was around the time when the news about Kamala Harris came out.
heavy. Yep. Distress of nations. Right. Let me look that up. Right. Distress of nations. Distress.
Strong's G 4928. Sunache.
It says holding together, narrowing the contracted part of the way, metaphorically straits, distress, anguish. All right, we see that amongst the nations. The distress, anguish. It says anxiety, as you talked about, priest. The uncertainty of the people, man.
Mm-hmm.
The confusion that lies on these people. How they don't know what's going to happen next. Can they really trust this this government? So on and so forth. Right.
Right.
You know, the talks of war, civil war, race wars, you know, black versus white, et cetera,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let's read on.
Kind. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yep. So really going back to the elites, all right, because pursuing back to Isaiah 14, it's the Lord said that He's broken the staff, the scepter of the rulers. All right, we're at the point where we're seeing Satan fall as lightning. You know, as the scriptures say. Go ahead.
Kind. 1 second. This charger tripping.
Okay, you got it.
All right. So it says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Khan, the fathership, so-called UFOs. Go ahead.
And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees. And when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand.
Yeah. So basically, matter of fact, keep reading.
Mm-hmm. So likewise, ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is nigh at hand.
So when you see all these things come to pass, know you that the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is at hand, man. All right. So the Lord is giving you, you know, a clear vision of what's going on, how this thing is playing out, man. All right. And before we read on, you know, let's hold it right there. Let's grab this article here in relation to the crowd strike. Right. What was the purpose behind that? So this article is here. It says Cyber Polygon 2024 Great Reset begins with engineered internet breakdown followed by CBDC rollout. All right, that was just a big test to prepare for the big one.
Yep.
All right, when this thing actually happens and it affects all of Babylon, all the systems getting knocked out of power. The internet is down. No more no more social media, man. No more going to the bank and making withdrawals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're talking about levels like that. You see? It says read on. It says in point of fact, all the major implementation plans of the NWO agenda have gone awry. Every nefarious scheme to foist a one world government on the world community of nations has been thrown into disarray. It says, let's jump down. It says, nevertheless, the power elite will continue to carry out their great reset, since so much of the world takeover project greatly depends on it. This is why the scriptures talk about how he's on limited time. It says, toward that end, Cyber Polygon plays an integral role in the global controlled demolition of cyberspace as a necessary precursor to their long planned CBDC rollout. So we know, as we keep voicing it, hey, time is short for this man. He has to roll this thing out.
Yep.
All right. He ain't got a choice. All right. Like they said, the banks are collapsing. Brace for hard times. All right. They have to hurry up and push that MOTB.
Mm-hmm.
So while Jake is caught up in all the politics and the madness here, this is what's going to hit everybody in the face.
That's right.
You know, Go ahead and finish that out for me. Let's go back to that Luke 20:21.
Kind. This is Luke 21 and stopped at verse 32.
Con.
It says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares."
Yeah. So it's a warning. You know, don't let your mind be overcharged with surfeiting, drunkenness, cares of this life. All right, all the madness that's going on, the bread and circus, what you're gonna be doing in the next 5 years, your career goals. Right? This ain't the time to be caught up in that because so much is happening, man. So that day could come upon you unawares, man. A lot of people are gonna be taken out here, man.
Right.
Because they're not what? They're not preparing. They're not watching and preparing. They're not moving with spiritual discernment. You got it?
Yeah, if I can add real quick, because that's why Sirach 39:1 tells you that a wise man's mind will be occupied in prophecy.
Yes.
Because with all these different things going on in the world, prophecy is the one thing that's remaining consistent. You know, and that,
right.
like you said, that mark of the beast, that is the end goal of everything that we see and taking place. So you can't be caught up with all the madness that Esau is throwing at everybody, man. Okay, our job is to bring forth the news, all right, being on our watchtower, telling you how these elites are setting the big stage up, man. Okay, So finishing it out, verse 35. "But as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man."
Yeah, this is why we're watching and preparing, man. All right? Because we want to be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass. As it tells you in the NLT, the coming horrors that are coming upon the earth, man. Horrors. Right? Lord not playing, man. But you see, hey, what does it say? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. All right? Come on, Jake. What else do you need, man? Okay? They talk. Hey, these Edomites are ready to take America back. They ready for this shit, man. All right? They coming with the guns. They coming with the deputized troops and shit like that. You got the what you call it, the sleeper cells and the foreign troops that have entered through the borders, man. This shit is about to get crazy, man. Right? Are you ready? See?
Get this. If not, you better get ready.
That's it. You know? Last one here, just to add on. All right. World War III, the catalyst of a new war order. Right. So that's what it's about. You know, we ain't got to read the article. We already know what time it is. All right. World War III has been declared. Trump ain't stopping it. Kamala ain't stopping it. It's the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
That's right.
All right. Isaiah 13, the troops are being
gathered.
They're being gathered. You know, it said the Lord mustereth the host to battle. All right. So there's war coming down on all fronts. All right. It's not Yahweh Shem Shai, man of war.
That's right.
So look what's going on. You got it, priest.
No, I mean that's it. You know, at the end of the day, this is why Yahweh Shem Shai has set up the prophets, man, to give you warning, to prepare your mind on what he's about to do to the earth, man. All right. So the elect is not going to get caught up in all this, man. All right. And the elect is going to continue to hasten the coming of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Because these are all signs that Yahweh Shai is on his way back.
That's it, man. That's it. That's pretty much it, Doc. You know, unless you got any other scriptures, you know, just want to get straight to the point.
I mean, that was it, unless you want that second Ezra 9.
Yeah, get that. That's perfect. You got it.
All right. So this is second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made."
You speak.
Yeah. And so this is why, like I said, the scriptures is the measuring stick to give us the understanding of where we're at in prophecy, man. Okay, so like Matthew 24, all right, gives you all the signs of Yahweh's coming. Are we not seeing these things come to pass?
Yes.
Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is visiting this place, man. Okay, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, which is why in Romans it tells you the things that are written aforetime was written for our learning, so that we understand where we at.
Yeah.
Okay, we are at the end. We're at the end of the end, man. Okay.
Sick.
Hey, Jake wants to always talk about they know we in the last days. Well, we're in the last days of the last days because the last days started when Yahweh Shah came on the earth 2,000 years ago, man.
Sick,
And since
man.
then, all right, prophecy has been moving forward, but we're at the very end part of prophecy, man. All right, the iron and the miry clay of the statue. If I
Mm-hmm.
said that correctly, you know,
Yep.
the bottom part of the statue, man. And what's about to happen, man? That great millstone is about to come and smash the statue, which is Yahweh Shai, man. All
Yep.
right, and the kingdom of heaven is about to be set up, man. But we got to go through the straits first, which is why Yahweh Shem Shai is putting in order, all right, his men, okay, so that we can get ready for his return, man. Because we about to inherit a government that we're going to establish on the earth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai to set things back in order, man.
That's it, man. Like you may mention that. What does it say? That stone that was cut out without hands.
Yep.
That's going to smite the feet of that statue, right? Which is that revived Roman Empire, which is what America, NATO, and the EU.
That's
All right.
right.
The Edomite power structure, the final rule of the heathen nations, man. All right. Which would be the Edomite. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All
That's
right.
right.
So everything is, as we talked about in this lesson, everything is moving according to the plan of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. The prophecies continue to speak. All right.
Mhm.
I got one real quick. Isaiah 42:9. It says, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Right? The new things that are being declared is what? Civil unrest, civil war.
Yep.
All right. The implementation of the MOTB. All right. What else? World War III, Jacob's trouble,
Economic collapse.
economic collapse. Come on, Jake. It says, new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, as all these things that have been listed here, you know, before these things actually spring forth, you're being told about them. And that's through the spirit, man.
Hey, and the key point is how are you being told? Through men that the Lord set up to give you the warning. All right, because Jake feel like that the Most High is supposed to tell them directly that no, he has men. Like what's that? Luke 170. All right, how the prophets are the mouthpiece of the Lord, who he spake from the beginning.
Right.
All right, so this is why we're here, Jake. But yeah, you're not taking advantage of that foresight that the Lord has given to you, man.
That's right.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Just add on to what you said. This is Psalms 37 and 30, and it reads, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's being said, man. All right, because everything that we're saying, we're not just speaking these things of our own accord. We have the scriptures, as I said earlier in this chapter. All right, that's the measuring stick to show you. Look, Jake, this is where we're at, man. The Bible literally said this is the time that we're going to be in before Yahweh shall return. So, if you have any wisdom about yourself, then you would take heed and get yourself ready for the return of the Lord, man.
That's it. That's it, man. It's going down either way. It's going down either, no matter who's in the office, Jake.
That's right.
You know, and it's to the point now where they're talking like, look, it might not even be an election. And how this shit is moving right now, it could very well play out that way, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why there's the key importance. The key importance here is to get the knowledge while you can. All right, get all the edification you can before it's all said and done, because when it goes down, that's when the test begins.
Mm-hmm.
That's at that point is when we're going to have to apply what we've learned.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So you got it.
Real quick, Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And I want to get one more precept just to add to that sentiment, because the
You got
Lord
it.
is pretty much, beginning to take his word from the earth, man. So this is why everything is pretty much moving quickly in the spirit, because hey, this shit's about to go, man.
It's about to
This
go.
is Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down.
Yes.
Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. All right. So this is what's about to happen, man. Okay. There's going to be a lot of people asking for answers. The answers are being given to you while you have the opportunity. So when this shit fully happens and the Lord closes the doors of mercy and the word is taken off the street, like you said, that's when you're gonna have to go with whatever you trusted in to be your path to your salvation in that day, man. But this is why the elect is trusting in Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, because He's giving us the keys that we need to get to salvation, man. So take heed, Jake.
That's it. There should be a crying for wine in the streets. You know, that's pretty much what that's going into, man. It's going to be a cry. It's going to be a great cry for answers, for solutions. Why people are suffering? Why is this happening?
That's right.
Right? How does this stop? When is it going to be over? That's the spirit that's going to be out there, man. And the only ones that's going to have the answers are the ones that's in the know, the initiated, if you will, right? Those that have been supping with Yahweh Shem El Shai in the spirit.
That's right.
That's why getting this knowledge and wisdom and understanding is so vital, man. You know, you never appreciate it until it's gone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it, man. You know, just news and prophecy, watch and prepare, discern the times, man. Everything is being made pretty clear unto you. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, prophecies is being made plain upon tables, so that he may run that readeth. Right? Though it tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come, and it will not tarry. All right. What else do you need, Jake? You know?
All right.
So, hey, we pray that you were edified and also informed. We're going to close it out by giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Hashem, Yahushai, Bahasham. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Shalom.
The water priest.